What is up, all you beautiful people out there?
Happy Home
Friday! The best day of the week.
I thought you were about to give me 5. Home Friday!
It's Home Friday. And today we're going to start off with a donation request by Nana Deborah.
Thank you, Nana Deborah.
I had like a little pause because I was like, is it Nana or Nana?
Nana.
Nana.
Mm-hmm.
Why did that just messed me all up.
Nana.
Shout out to you, Nana. Really appreciate this.
Thank you.
And this is actually Darren Rust.
Yeah. So any home fry related thing home fry. Did I say home fry? Any home free related request we're gonna put on Fridays. And Darren Rust, this is the first time we're hearing Darren specifically in a band called TheBlenders.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I can't wait to check this out.
We have to put it on
Does
Home
Darren
Friday.
do a cappella or instruments or?
I'm flattered that you think I know. I don't know. This is going to be the first time I hear anything from Darren Rust. I don't know what it is, but it's TheBlenders is the name of the band.
Okay.
And
we're going to check it out.
Let's see what Darren does on the other end of
Absolutely.
the camera, right? Or on the other end of the studio. He's usually behind the scenes doing all the mixing and producing, and now he's the star.
Yep, we're going to check it out. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button right there. And now let's check it out. This is
TheBlenders. One last song.
all right.
Come on, Darren.
Well, it's not a cappella.
Oh, keys.
Not
Nice.
that that's a problem. I love piano.
Is that him?
I don't know. I don't know what he looks like. I'm assuming it is.
We've only seen the back of his head on that one.
Right. Oh,
Oh.
okay. I have no idea.
I can't believe how long it's been.
Pretty.
We made a start so long ago.
Oh, Friends.
After all
That's the 90s right there.
years,
It's like talent show.
you know I could never sing
Oh, that's beautiful.
without you. I could never dream this alone. Take my hand. Don't let the music die. Let's sing.
I'm looking up Darren Rust so we can see who he
I was
looks
like,
like.
what is happening?
One more time.
Oh, that's him.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So he's the one on the right.
Yeah. Not
It
him.
seems like yesterday we were so young.
He sounds great.
Green and brave as the day is long, but we had each other to help us through. Now we know just what we're here to do.
Get it, Darren.
Never sing without you. I can never
Oh, I like that.
The strings?
The strings. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Just take my hand. Don't let the music die. Let's sing one last song. One more time. Just one last song.
Is it just me or are the vocals mixed a little low?
They are.
Okay, I was wondering.
I love seeing them from a while ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were a band.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, they've been around for a while
I had no
together, huh?
idea.
The Blenders. Look at that.
Oh, they're fun.
They got a whole production and
Yeah.
everything. They look like they've been really doing this for a while.
See, that's the view we saw, but from the back of the head.
What does he have? A Neve? I totally missed that.
Can you
Hey,
back it
let's
up?
go back, yeah. Yep.
I don't wanna sing without you.
Man, I want a Neve. Can we get a Neve?
I don't even know what a Neve is.
That big console?
We're listening.
Don't say
Yeah, let's go back. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
I don't wanna dream this alone. Oh, don't say it's over. Let's sing one last song, one more time.
Yeah.
I don't wanna sing without you. No,
Sing it.
I wanna dream this alone. So let's just stay here forever. And I
having fun.
That's what it's about.
Hey, can you rewind to that piano?
Yeah.
Why did he have that one more, where it shows the keys? Yeah, pause. What is that string there? Oh,
that's the you know, the cover of the keys when you lift it up.
Yeah.
That's just the joint.
Oh.
And then you close the keys down.
Oh, and there's a reflection.
It's just a
Sorry,
reflection.
guys. I was like, what is happening here? Got it.
That was great.
That was beautiful. Oh my gosh,
That
Darren.
was a beautiful song.
Where did this come from?
I don't know, but I had no idea that. I mean, I had no idea about any of them for the longest time. So I'm not surprised. I didn't know that they were a band for the last 20 years.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just, once again, one of the cool things about this channel is learning bands like TheBlenders we had no idea about that have been around for a while. And Darren sounded amazing.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, they all sounded great, but, you know, with his harmonies that were like layered as everybody else was singing, I did agree with you that the vocals for a majority of the song sounded like they were mixed lower than the instruments.
That's my one grievance about it.
Towards the end, it felt like when the end chorus was happening, it felt like they bumped it up. No, you don't think so?
Because when Darren was doing his little ad libs where he'd be like, doing his little things, you could barely hear it. Barely.
I was thinking to myself, like, he was pulling back from the mic so you didn't blast you out. You know?
Even if you pull back from the mic, as an engineer, you have that channel separated, so you just turn it up louder so that way you don't lose the level.
Okay.
But it was to me, it was definitely mixed very low. I wish the vocals were at least 4 or 5 dB higher.
Do you feel like that's a subjective thing, though? I mean, like, Darren may have just thought it was perfect, and you think that maybe the vocal. I mean, is it subjective?
Yes.
Like, what's the baseline?
It is subjective. Because, well, first of all, it's whatever the artist wants. If the artist didn't want that ad lib mixed real high so it stands out, then they're gonna mix it low. So it's whatever they want. To me, it was low, but it also is based on what you're listening on, you know? So if they're mixing on some NS10s, some Yamahas, which are, I mean, you guys have heard these monitors, these speakers a million times and had no idea. These are famous speakers. If you're mixing on something like that and then you go and listen on some cheap Apple earbuds, then things are gonna sound a lot different. You know, if you're in a studio, maybe the vocals sounded really good to them in their mix session, or you know, through whatever they're monitoring, if they're on some Genelecs or something, you know, some kind of good speakers. But maybe with our headphones, it just wasn't. I don't know. It could be a bunch of different things.
It's interesting because Jeremy in the past, when he's making a song, when he's doing the mixing part, people go out to their cars and listen to a version of the song before it's final to do that kind of checking. To your point exactly, because it sounds so different when you're doing it on different machines, playing it on different devices. So
yeah, all the time. Like I write a lot of stuff here in this studio right here with these guitars right behind me, and I'll be thinking it sounds good in here and everything's great, and then I'll take it out to the truck and I'll put it on. I'll be like, wow, that bass is so loud, because you know, I'm also not in a tuned room. So bass frequencies are very big wave. I'm not gonna get into wave theory because this is a big long conversation, but you know, you could walk around a room and hear bass perfectly right here and take 2 steps that way and it will be 0 bass. I mean, I've done this myself. I've shown this to other people at engineering school. So there's a big thing about that. So when I'm sitting here listening to my own mixes and I'm mixing certain things with these little speakers that I have here, I may not hear everything properly, and I'm like, I'm missing the bass. And I'll turn up the bass and I'll keep turning it up until I hear it. And then I go out to the truck and I'm like, oh my God, it's too much bass. And it's because I'm not in a tuned room. The speakers are below my ears. It's not at ear level. Like, I'm not in a good studio for really mixing.
Lots of variables.
So there's all those types of things. This was a long way to say, yes, it's subjective.
Okay, then.
I went on a little tangent train again, the tangent line.
Well, people that want to know technical stuff and about production and mixing and stuff, they'll probably appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things. But to me, even with these good headphones, they're really good headphones. To me, they sound great. I felt like the vocals were, low. So, but in general, it sounded beautiful. I loved seeing them have fun. The studio looked cool.
Yeah.
That Neve console, it's just beautiful. Like, oh, the Neve sounds so good. It's just got such good like color and warmth to the tone. Like once that signal passes through those channel strips and you use any of the Neve EQs or compressors, I mean,
wow, I just like the clips of them from like when they were young and I thought it was just so cool seeing their friendships.
Yeah, it's cool to see
the history and evolution of them. That was neat. That was like a nice little catch up for us.
Absolutely. Well, hell yeah, I love it. And we're going to continue on with Home Friday. Before we get out of here though, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all soon, friends. Peace.